use my phone real quick, step away from the kids. I went in the room and I
Yeah,
enjoyed the
yeah,
conversation y'all was having, man.
yeah, yeah. What up? So
Just
like,
What?
chilling, man.
man, we up here talking about we got this record put up. We ain't gonna even get out of the AFC East yet. We still in the AFC East. We still talk about the Dolphins. He just now said that the uh the Dolphins should go after Brandon Ayuk. My question is Brandon Ayuk a number one receiver
Brandon Ayuk. From where?
from San
San Fran.
Fran? No, the number 11 from San Francisco, the one that's
Yeah,
going
he's
through
the
the
number one
contract.
in San Francisco,
Oh,
isn't he?
okay. I see what you talking about. Yeah, like a
Yeah,
true possession receiver type receiver. That what you saying?
Yeah.
I'm saying that's what I think. I think that's what I think he is. I mean, I think Ayuk is decent, but I don't think he's a number one. That's just me. I don't think he needs number one money. Nah,
Yeah.
especially if he goes to Miami, he ain't getting number one money.
Yeah, I was
Matt,
thinking they need
but can,
more somebody like a big body wide receiver more so.
Mm,
yeah,
mm,
like a
Yeah, like a
DK
big body
Metcalf or
type.
someone like that, right?
a big possession
Like
Yeah,
guy.
like
like
a
a big because
DK.
they got a lot of speed. They got speed all over
Hmm.
the field, so they need a possession wide receiver, a
Hmm.
No,
jump
and you know
ball guy.
what the issue is? I think the Dolphins realize. I think the Dolphins realize with Tua. I don't think he's really like he's compatible with those big body guys. That's why you
Mm.
see all these like smaller guys. You're seeing a lot of quick quick and agile receivers like a Tyreek, a Waddle, a Malik Washington that they just drafted.
Ooh, yeah. The Dolphins is the fastest team in the NFL. Correct me when I'm wrong, guys. Is they not? Are they not
Yeah,
the fastest
yeah,
team in the NFL?
and that doesn't
They
include
definitely
their running
are.
back in A Chain.
That's what I'm saying. Like they definitely the fastest team in the NFL. So I agree with that. They definitely need a possession type of guy. But when we look around, what possession kind of guy in the NFL is there? Like when you get to looking at the NFL, like
A
where is the
CD
possession
Lamb,
type of
maybe
receiver at? Who?
CD.
CeeDee Lamb? Hell nah, bruh.
You don't think he fits that system?
But
Nah,
if
hell nah. I don't think
but if we
CD.
want to be
I
honest,
don't
we
think
would have to
CD
think
Lamb
about
is a
guys coming
possession
out the
type of
draft.
guy.
Yeah,
I think the possession type of guy, to be honest, is like a Puka Nuka, big body dude. Puka Nuka,
Puka,
he got yeah, Puka Nakua. I said Nuka. Puka Nakua 6'2", 212. Yeah, he a
and
possession
he's
type of guy.
underrated. People underrate how fast he actually is too.
Yeah, he do.
Didn't
You
Puka
know,
run like a 4.3 or something like that? A 4.2, 4.4 or 4.3 in the
I'm
combine?
not sure. I'm not sure what he ran. I don't know. I don't know what he ran, and I
Oh
don't
no,
want to.
no, actually no. His
Mm-hmm.
split was uh like like his total was a 4.5, but his split was like a I can't remember. It was something crazy. Like his total speed wasn't as fast as the split was in the 40.
That's why, to be honest with me, I think the Dolphins. I think y'all missed out on a receiver. I think I should have went after Gabe Davis from the Buffalo Bills when he was up with when he went in free agency. When y'all knew that he was coming up
Injuries scare me though with
with
Gabe.
Gabe
Man,
Davis.
I had a Jacksonville got him, man. Yeah, I'm mad Jacksonville got him, man.
Gabe Davis, you mad? You worried about
Really,
injuries with
dog.
Gabe Davis?
Yeah. No, he
Y'all
Hmm.
like
can hear me good?
Yeah,
yeah,
we can hear
no,
you good. Yeah.
Okay, bet,
what is
bet.
it called? Uh Besides this year, Gabe hasn't been able to stay healthy with with uh with Buffalo. Besides this 1 year where he stayed healthy the whole season, the last two his other 2 seasons with the Bills, he's been in the league for 3 years.
Right.
He's only been healthy one full season.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm gonna call it what it is, right? This is a
Unlucky.
this is no, it's just like what have you done for me lately type of what we have recency type of bias. He did play a full season last year.
Yeah.
He knew it was a contract year. He played a full season last
That's
year.
what scares me. A
And
contract year, playing good on a contract year kind of scares me a
I
little
don't
bit
know.
because you don't know if he's going to repeat that again.
I don't know if he's gonna repeat. We don't know
Yeah,
that.
he's
We
trying to
don't
get
know
that
that. Man. I
money.
don't think that in 2000 and
Well,
like
we're gonna
he
see
got
what
to
he
get
gonna
out
do in Jacksonville. That's where he going.
right.
Because you know
And
what,
in
I'm gonna use a perfect
2021,
example of this. I'm gonna
2021, he played all the games in 2021, bro. Hold up, let me see. 1, 2, 3,
yeah
4, 5, 6, 7,
yeah
8.
no, I'm gonna bring up a guy that you haven't heard in a while for your Steelers that the Dolphins got him in free agency, Mike Wallace. Mike Wallace had one good year with the Steelers and
Yeah,
stuff like that.
I don't like.
And
I wasn't no big Mike Wallace fan. Nah, never was.
yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. That's what scares me about that 1 year of production, because Mike Wallace had one good year and the Dolphins signed him to a 4-year deal and he didn't produce with us.
I thought Gabe Davis got better and better every year for the Buffalo Bills. But we was just talking about the Bill. That we was talking about the Dolphins needing a possession kind of guy. That's why I brought up a Gabe Davis.
Yeah.
He's a possession type of guy.
Or
Now,
T. Higgins. How about T?
T. Higgins.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, he's nice.
And I agree with I agree with you. What's your name? The guy under me. Under me.
DP.
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 That's what. Yeah, DP. That's why I agree with you. I think it's better to focus in the draft.
Mm-hmm.
To be honest. Because
there's so many receivers coming out this year, especially.
Yeah,
Every
no,
year.
and in general, it seems like the receiver position has been producing out of the gate right away, out of the draft. Have you noticed that the past like 2 years?
Yes.
I feel like because it's so much of a high volume on passing in college nowadays, they throw a lot. It ain't no more of that wishbone and eye formation stuff no more of old days. They spreading that thing out, and you know, quarterbacks getting work and wide receivers getting work. Real live reps.
To be honest with y'all though, y'all, I mean, right receiver position is coming out the most. Like is in a lot more people, but a lot of these college guys, y'all, are coming into the
transition
NFL ready. A lot, like I mean, because when you get looking at like a Jalen Warren, like I mean, just as real quick off the top of my head, he was an undrafted rookie free agent, came to the stuff. He almost took Najee Harris's spot. Undrafted rookie free agent. He almost took Najee Harris out of our backfield. Like he was undrafted. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I think
and the guy I liked. The guy that the Dolphins drafted from Tennessee, the running back, Jalen. My God, I forgot his last name.
The Tennessee running back, Jalen.
Yeah, the Tennessee running back that they drafted in the 3rd round last year. This previous draft.
This past draft.
Yeah,
I can't think. I ain't really received the draft this past season.
Jalen. My God.
Tennessee.
They compared him to. They compared him to Aaron
Tennessee
Foster.
Volunteers.
Okay. I think I know who you're talking about now. I don't know his name, but I think I know who you're talking about.
The comparison they had for him was he's basically an Aaron Foster type of running back.
I hate when they throw around names like that. I can't stand when they do that, bro. I can't.
No, they weren't saying he's gonna be Aaron Foster. They were comparing his running style.
What did you say this year, the Tennessee Titans?
No,
Tennessee Volunteers from college.
Was
he number like 33 or 3 or something like that?
Because I was say the Tennessee Titans didn't even get a running back this year.
No, he's saying the Dolphins drafted him.
Oh, the Dolphins. Okay, you still talking about the Dolphins? Okay. Thank you, DP.
Hey, I'm gonna jump off and go eat something. Thanks for having me on, bro.
Oh yeah, no doubt, man. Anytime. Mazzano, man. We had Mazzano. Y'all give it up for Mazzano out there, man. Mazzano.
Yes, sir. All right, my guy. It was good meeting you, boss man.
Yes, sir. What up, DP? What's going on with your dog? What's going on?
What it do, Chubb? What it do, man? So what we talking about here, like just the record prediction, like how we feel, like what's going on?
Yeah, man, we talking about the record prediction, man. But you know, Mazzano, he's a big Dolphins fan, man. So We literally came in here. We ain't even get past the Dolphins yet. We still in the AFC East, the Patriots, the New England Patriots. So what you think about the New England Patriots coming out at 13-4? Do you agree or disagree with that record?
I mean, you talking about 3-14?
Yeah, 13-14. My fault. Yeah.
Man, it's believable. Matt Jones gone. Who they got at quarterback? Who they got coming at quarterback?
They got the young boy from he said Jalen Wright's his name. Okay, Jalen Wright. That's what Mazzano said.
Mhm.
Yeah, man. From UNC, the quarterback from UNC.
UNC.
UNC, yeah, they got the UNC quarterback. That's who they went and grabbed up. I can't remember his name off the top of my head, man. I always do that when I'm on blank. I hate
Listen,
that when I come on here and do
I'm
that, man.
gonna tell you about the New England Patriots. The
But
dynasty is
I
over.
know they got Joe Milton though from they picked Joe Milton up in the 6th or 7th round this year. I will tell you that.
I like Joe Milton. Joe
Me
Milton, a
too.
good quarterback, but
Yeah,
the dynasty is over.
Drake
It,
May.
it left with Tom Brady. The dynasty left with Tom Brady. I couldn't stand the Patriots growing up, man. The dynasty left with Tom Brady. It's over
I ain't
with.
like
No
that
matter
Brady
who
dog.
I can believe they're gonna go 3-14 or at least 500 at the most. Just if what my coach name is, man. What they coach name? I can't think of his name off the top of my head. Patriots
Black
coach.
dude. Talking about the black dude that's up there now.
Oh,
Yeah,
he just got hired.
yeah.
Okay, bet. So they do got a new head coach, man. So they got a new head man. So with that being said, I don't know. It's a lot of question marks then. If that's the honest, I couldn't get a solid record prediction just for the simple fact it's a lot of question marks as
So
far as quarterback.
do you think they'll win more? Gerard Mayo is his name, dog. Gerard Mayo for the is the head coach of the New England Patriots. But do you think that they'll win more games than 3? I mean, they could win 5. They could go 5-11. You know what I mean? But do you think they'll win
Gerard
more
Mayo,
games?
as in the former linebackers to play for them back in the day, like when they were winning the Super
Absolutely,
Bowls and stuff. Uh,
absolutely.
oh, that's
Absolutely.
interesting. They got a players coach, so
Absolutely.
I don't know. It's
Yeah.
possible they can go 500, but what I will say, the Jets is gonna be nice in that division. How good is needed to be seen. But
Right.
the Bills, they're gonna be nice, and the Dolphins, I feel like they're gonna be better than 8 and 9. To be honest with you, yeah.
Me too. I think so too. I
But yeah,
agree.
the Patriots. It depends on how their schedule look like. Also with the Patriots, but yeah,
Yeah,
they
because I
probably
know
might go 500 or less.
because they got Drake May. Then they went and got Jalen Polk, the wide receiver from Washington. Caden Wallace from Penn State, the offensive tackle. Then they grabbed Layden Robinson from Texas A&M, the guard. Javon Baker from UCF. Then they grabbed Marcellus Dow from South Carolina, the cornerback. Then they grabbed Joe Milton, and then they got Jaheim Bell, the tight end from Florida State. So, I mean,
Well,
they rookie, they young. So,
that's what I'm
I don't
saying. You
know.
got a lot of rookies.
Yeah,
Like you
yeah,
may
they young.
have some rookies come out there and make plays and make
Yeah,
a statement. But what do you have to build on from last year? You feel me? Who's gonna be the veteran players? You feel me? That can bring them rookies along to show them the way. You feel me?
man. Mm-hmm.
Because 3 and
Yeah,
14, the rookies looking like I'm here to replace you.
right, right, right. That's a fact. That's a fact, bro. That's a fact. So on to the NFC West, bro. What you thinking about the NFC West, bro? We got the 49ers at 13-4, the Rams at 10-7, the Cardinals 7-10, and the Seahawks at 5-12. This is according to USA Today. I don't think the Seahawks is going to go 5-2, bro.
I was finna say the same thing. Boy, that D play a little bit too good for that.
Yeah, yeah.
Hold up on mute real quick.
Yeah, you good. I don't think that the Seahawks is going to go 5-12. That's not about to happen. So I don't know what the USA Today is talking
All right,
about,
I'm back. Had to check on them little ones real quick. They good.
Yeah, that's all right. All right. He said, looking from the perspective of a college football fan who watches the NFL, do you think think the air raid offense by itself can work in the NFL, or do you think that's a gimmick offense? The air raid always running out, always passing the NFL. No, that can't work in the NFL. If they know you going, no, no, I don't think so. That's just my opinion though. But that's an opinion based question though. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not an NFL coach, but if I'm just giving my opinion on that, no, you got to have balance in the NFL. You got to have balance, bro. The air
Yeah, and the
raid.
main thing that I can say far as college and the NFL that's like really like starting to translate a little more is like the NFL starting to get more mobile quarterbacks. Like they don't want the Peyton Manning back there, just if you can rip a defense apart with your arm like Peyton Manning, that's one thing. But they don't want a statue. That's what I'm trying to say. I ain't gonna say they don't want a Peyton Manning, but as far as like some guy just sitting back there in the pocket and he got to depend on having a good old line to protect him as far as he can move around to protect himself.
Right. That's a fact, bro. I believe that. Like I think that's just the way that a quarterback has to come up, because when you get to look at everybody who's rushing a quarterback, if you can't outrun those guys, like I don't think that you're gonna be successful at quarterback. Even Patrick Mahomes will kill you with his arm, throw across his body, all kinds of stuff, but he still could run if need be. Like, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of people miss that with him. They don't label him as a running quarterback, which is crazy because he can outrun a lot of people on the defense. Patrick Mahomes can, but I think
as far as you don't necessarily have to be the fastest, just be able to buy yourself extra time in the pocket. Be able to if you could be able to read the pressure, pick up the pressure, knowing where the pressure coming from as a quarterback, and be able do little quarterback slides and stuff to get out of the way to help protect yourself and help the old line protect you. For
absolutely.
Pat Mahomes, he able to do that. Even Brock Purdy, he can do that a little bit. He is limited to an extent, but he can protect himself a little bit also. But I feel like, Brock Purdy is around a loaded team, just throw out there about the San Fran. But yeah, well, like you saying about the Seahawks though, I feel like they're gonna be a lot better than 5-12. And do they still have Geno Smith returning that quarterback?
Yeah, they still got Geno Smith, and they went and picked up Sam Howell from the they got Sam Howell from the Washington
from over
Commanders,
there from the Washington Commanders. I still haven't got used to saying that yet.
Yeah, me neither, man. It's crazy.
I be thinking about the Redskins, man. That's crazy, but
yeah, because that's the name. Like, you know what I mean? So what you go to a name like that? The Redskins was racist. But okay, like how is that? Like, I don't know, but so we're gonna go to talk about the Commanders. Didn't Commanders do all kinds of crazy things to people? You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's a better name for them. Like, what are we talking about? But the so they got Sam Howell as a backup for Geno Smith. Geno Smith had I want to say a terrible year last year, but he didn't perform the way he did the year before. But I think he still had a decent year last year. They got Sam Howell to back him up. I think he may have been a little banged up, dealing with some injuries or something, as why his play went down. But let's not forget about that backfield out there in Seattle. That backfield in Seattle would be crazy.
Yeah,
bro.
what his name is, Kenneth Walker.
Oh my
goodness, man. He nice.
Man,
I'm gonna tell you how I got introduced to Kenneth Walker. I'm a Miami Hurricanes fan, right? So the Michigan State boys came to the U, and all I seen was the back of his jersey the whole game watching. That boy was turning up, man. Sad to say he beat McCain's, man.
Man, because I mean, look, man. There was some backs that came up out of Michigan State. We got Le'Veon Bell from over there too, Michigan State. And we got Connor Hayward too from Michigan State, if I'm not mistaken.
You're right. Now that you say that, I didn't think how many backs Michigan State had over there, but you're right. They did have a few known backs.
Yeah, they did have a few known backs over there. With Le'Veon Bell came over there, Connor Hayward came out of there. He playing right now fullback and tight end for the Steelers, and Kenneth Walker over there for the Seahawks, toting that ball like crazy right now. Looking,
that boy toting that rock, man. He did not look like a rookie.
Yeah, but I don't agree with that USA Today prediction of 5-12, and I don't think nobody else out there should. The Cardinals at 7-10, bro. What you think of BP?
That's too high.
Too high.
That's too high. I don't. What have the Cardinals done in the offseason?
The Cardinals in the offseason, I don't want to say they made I don't think, to me, they haven't made any significant moves to that offense or to the defense to me. But they did go get Marvin Harrison because I think they just trying to sell tickets right now because they're in the middle of a rebuild right now. I don't think that they're going to stay with Kyler Murray, but they done paid him so much money to where they got to start.
You got no choice but to play them now. You don't pay them that money.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and mind you, I don't think Kyler Murray a bad quarterback, but he just has limitations because of his size, man. He's a small dude, man.
Yep. He should have went pitching the ball. He should have went to baseball. That's what I don't know, but I'm just saying because the limitations, like you said, the limitations. He got to scramble outside of the pocket, and as you get older, them legs ain't gonna be the same. You know what I'm saying? As he get older, and he got to manipulate the pocket, and when he does do that well, I say, because his escapability, his elusiveness in the pocket, the way he manipulates it. But when somebody tall gets in his face, he almost always gets batted. Like he always get batted down, and that shit ain't no good, man. Like that ain't no good, and I don't think that that's gonna work, man. But yeah, I don't. Yeah. I think the Cardinals 7-10. I think that's a fair record for them. I think they might be looking more about 5-12 than me.
Yeah, I feel like you need to flip flop the Cardinals and the Seahawks if anything. Nah, I would think the Seahawks. I feel like Seahawks can at least go 8-8 or 9-8 at the most, just because. I don't know how the defense looking. You feel me with the Seahawks right now? I don't know what all pieces, but I like that cornerback that they have. I want to say number 27. That tall one that they got, the tall, fast corner that the Seahawks got. Last name maybe Jackson, maybe.
Okay, I think I know who you talking about. I'm about to look at it right now. Did they get him out of the draft? Or are you just talking about the cornerback that they had?
He played for him. He was I want to say he was a rookie last year or the year before that. He was a rookie. He like a 6'4" corner, 6'3" corner.
Oh, okay. The Seahawks. Okay, but what was you saying about him? I'll get it for you in a minute. Get it pulled up.
I was just saying that was a nice piece on the defense that they got, and did Bobby Wagner go back there? Even though I know Bobby Wagner getting old. Or did Bobby Wagner retire?
I think he did go back there. I think
he went back to the Seahawks. Yeah, I thought so. I don't know how much Bobby Wagner got left in the tank, but we shall see. We shall see how much Bobby got left in the tank.
You know what? I think that's more like of a veteran type of a leadership type of deal. You know what I'm saying? Like I think that he's there for like leadership on that defense. Like how you said, they needed that extra voice on that defense, I think, to help out a little bit. I thought they needed some pass rushing, to be honest. I thought they needed help with some pass rushing. I think they did address that in the draft. They addressed that. So, but I think they flip-flopped with that. I think they, like you said, I think they like a 9-8 type of team in that division. So what you thinking about the Rams, though, at 10-7? Because they had that breakout year last year, man. The Rams, though, 10-7, I'm like, the
Rams got weapons. Matt Stafford still there, correct? Still got Matt Stafford. Still got that the rookie, right? You still got Cooper Kupp, right?
Yeah, they got Cooper Kupp. You right? Look, they got Cooper Kupp. They got Cooper Kupp. They went and got who else? They got out the receiver. What? Puka Nacua. I just talked about Puka Nacua.
And then
they got.
I can't think who the other man.
They did they get Blake Corum out of the draft? I want to say. Oh, they got Jared Verse, the defensive end from Florida State. They got Jared Verse, and then they went and grabbed up a defensive tackle from Florida State, and then they got Blake Corum from Michigan, running back. So, and then they got the safety from Kitchens. They got Kitchens, our safety from Miami. Okay.
Yeah, Cam Kitchens from Miami. So what I will say, we know they're gonna be able to score points. It just all with the Rams is gonna be how that defense is gonna look this season. If they defense will come to play, they can honestly be better than the 10-17.
Yeah, I think so. I think they got the pieces because they definitely went and got the depth on the defense with them young pieces, like we just mentioned. They got the depth, and they I mean, when you go get Blake Corum, to me, Blake Corum you can argue he could have been the best back coming out of the draft. He won the national championship. I mean, compared to our old standards, like Ezekiel Elliott winning the national championship, but I mean, Blake Corum ran that ball tough up at Michigan, bro. And he's a problem to deal with in himself in his own right. Like Blake Corum is that dude. And they went and grabbed him up. So yeah, I think Matthew Stafford, they'll get it done up there. I think that's a fair assessment. I think they might go a game or two over the 49ers at 13-4. Do you think Brock Purdy is going to do it again? Do you think Brock Purdy is that dude, or is it just like, or the NFL just hasn't caught on? Like, what you thinking, bro? Because
Brock Purdy is in a perfect situation. That's what I feel about Brock Purdy and the 49ers. He got all the weapons he need. You got Debo, you got McCaffrey, you got Kittle, you got the wide receiver y'all was just talking about. I can't think of his name. Oh yeah, you got you. Like you got weapons all over. You pick and choose your poison at this point with Brock Purdy. His job is real easy for him. He remind me when Stetson Bennett was at Georgia, the year Georgia won. You feel me? Like he got he got all the options that he need, you feel me, to be successful. He don't gotta work. All you gotta do is don't F up. That's what the coach tell him. Hey man, look at here. Go out there, don't F up. Hand the ball, a little screen pass here, a little short pass here, a little quick toss there, and we good.
Yeah.
Kill the run, you a little post, we good. Yeah. You feel me? So I know the 49ers going to make the playoffs. It just, if they make it deep, can they get it done? That's all it is, because they keep folding.
So
they can't get past Pat Mahomes, boy.
Ooh. What you thinking? The NFC North. This only team I want, like, so they got the Vikings at 5-12. They got the Packers at 13-4, winning the division. Do you believe in Jordan Love and them Packers like that, bro?
Honestly, I think I was rooting for them when they was in the playoffs last year, man. I was hoping they got farther than what they did. So honestly, with Jordan Love with a full season under his belt, he know how the NFL is, how gritty it is. I don't know. I feel like they're gonna make some noise.
Okay. I think
feel like they're gonna make some noise.
I think that division gonna get a little bit tougher, because I think JJ McCarthy better than what a lot of people think he is. He came into the NFL and got the ideal situation going over there with the Vikings. They got a run game. They always had one. Even with Cook gone, their run game was still decent enough. It was good enough. I ain't gonna say it was great. I ain't saying it was good enough. And they got two of the best receivers. They got TJ Hawkinson at tight end. He's one of the best tight ends in the game. For real, let's just call it what it is. You got Jordan Addison on the other side of Justin Jefferson just getting that paycheck. So I don't know. Them Vikings, they at 5-12, I think that may be fair to say because they're young, but look, I gotta give them a game or two more, man. I think that JJ McCarthy is just more of a winner than that, man. I think they more like a 7-9 type of team in the first year. I don't think that they going like, no, I don't think they're gonna do no 5-12. Not the Vikings. When you got Justin Jefferson, an elite receiver, he's just right behind Devontae Adams in the NFL. Like, I don't know. On anybody's list, I can't argue with it, but in my top three right now, off the top of my head, I have to say in this order: number 1, Devontae Adams; number 2, Justin Jefferson; number 3, Jamar Chase. And look, Addison, he was just as good, took some pressure off TJ Hawkinson. They got it, like I said, decent run game. Their defense was always decent. I think that they like 7-9 type of year, 7-9 type of year. I don't think that they're gonna be 5-12. I gotta hurry up, man, and get through these last two divisions, man. I gotta go pick up the wife and kids. You dig?
Well, let's go ahead and try to speed through a bit, dog, man. Let's see.
Yeah. All right.
But like you saying, I feel like they would be a little better than 5-12, though, man. They at least a 8-win, 9-win team, depending on the quarterback play, though, because they don't got Cousins no more. So we
they got JJ. They got. So
you got somebody to throw it to, but you know, some rookie quarterbacks or young guys be hard headed and don't throw it to the guy with the money.
mm-hmm. But the one thing that about JJ McCarthy that we did see though, DP, is that he was willing to hand the ball off all game long if that mean that they was gonna win the game that way. And when you got somebody who thinks like that and that's not selfish and want to play hero ball and is okay with living the next down, that maturity level with JJ, I think we're gonna see a good play out of JJ McCarthy. I honestly think that JJ McCarthy might be on a higher end of the better quarterbacks in the going into the NFL. Yeah, I'm gonna boldly say that. I think he might be one of the better quarterbacks out of all the rookies this year. The
You're not
NFC
the
South.
first person I heard say that. NFC South.
Yeah, NFC
Man, I
South.
want them Bucks to turn up on that thing, man. Hopefully them Bucks can do something.
It's
But
up for
NFC
grabs,
South
bro.
always be crazy, dog.
It's up for grabs. I mean, look, I know they got Kirk Cousins down there in Atlanta. Atlanta should run away with that. They got Atlanta winning 9-8. The Saints at 8-9. They got the Bucks at 8-9, and then they got the Panthers at 4-13. They think they about to win 4 games again.
Yeah, see, we don't even gotta talk about Charlotte. I ain't gonna even call them the Panthers. I'm just call them Charlotte. We don't even gotta talk about Charlotte right now. Cause they at this point until they develop. Nah, I used to love Charlotte, but the way they letting that organization fall right now is crazy.
Man,
it's crazy how they letting the organization. I'll root for them to beat the Patriots.
They better. Hey,
but
look,
they letting the organization fall, man.
More than 4 games. I'll say that. The Panthers better win than 4 games. As much money as they just put it back into that team, they better win more than 4 games.
And what I will say too, though, about the NFC South, that is a sneaky conference, because they always every other year out of nowhere they'll pop out with a team that's just beating everybody at, go to the Super Bowl, win the Super Bowl, or be in the Super Bowl game. They don't have the Falcons made it there, the Saints, every team in the conference don't made it to a Super Bowl or won one. Now that I look at it, you got 2 on that don't at least made it more than once, and then you got other 2 that don't won the thing before.
Hey, that's crazy.
I'm looking at that. That is crazy.
That's crazy. You right on point with that though, bro. That's crazy. Like, wow. Hey, yo, one for DP. All right, DP. I see you out here, dog. I see you out here, dog.
I was just looking at them like that's crazy. The NFC South always have some sneaky teams.
Yeah, they do. The Falcons should have beat the Patriots in the Super Bowl. They hurt my feelings when they lost that one. That was crazy. I don't see how you lost that one.
Oh man, you talking about when they lost the ATL lost to the Patriots?
28-3. They was putting them down.
Listen, when you got that when you got that 112 on the other sideline, it ain't never over.
Never over, right? NFC East, bro. They got the Eagles winning it at 10-7. They got the Cowboys at 8-9. They got the Commanders at 7-10, and they got the Giants at 4-13. USA Today does.
What I will say, USA Today must don't like the Cowboys.
Right. I was about to say
I ain't a Cowboy fan neither, but just to not being a person that don't like the Cowboys, I can be real and say they a way better team than 8 and 9. They gonna get to the playoffs and fold. That's what they gonna do.
They're gonna have a great regular season record. Dak Prescott is gonna have great regular season numbers, and then he gonna get to the playoffs, and it's not gonna look like that same quarterback who put up those numbers. But I think, to be honest, I think Dak Prescott has to get out of Dallas. I think Dallas has to move on from Dak, and I think that Dak has to get out of Dallas and he has to go somewhere else to win. But do Dak want to win, or is he in it for the money? He got the money at this point. So Dak, I don't know. You know what I mean? This is just my opinion on that. But Dak has to win something. He can't be the Chris Paul to NFL. And just, you know what I mean? Not Chris Paul, because that's a bad analogy, because Chris Paul he goes everywhere and don't win, right? And get the money. But you know what I'm saying? Like, but he just he hasn't won, and he needs to, because Dak Prescott's numbers are great every single year. Great, man. And I will say this, look, I know a lot of people is like, they hate Daniel Jones, the quarterback, Danny Dimes over there for the Giants.
Man, I still to this day don't see why the Giants drafted that young man.
Look,
But me saying this, I'm saying this because I watched him live, a whole game of him playing against the Miami Hurricanes. He did nothing. Nothing for me to see. And then throughout the season, they were saying the stats like he didn't really do nothing to show why.
He just so accurate, man. And they ain't giving that man they ain't putting nobody around him out in New York.
I can agree with that.
They ain't putting nothing up there around him in New York. I think this year they'll see a little bit more from him because he's crazy accurate, man. He has the accuracy. Now, is everything pretty? No, but he definitely got the athleticism to get away. And I'm not all the way down on Daniel Jones. I'm not all the way up on him, but I'm not all the way down on him. You know what I'm saying? Like, put something around him. Let's see what he can do. But I do think the Commanders at 7-10. I don't know. I look. We all believe in
Scary Terry.
Yeah, bro. We don't know what they about to do, bro. Terry McLaurin and them, man. They just oh my goodness. I think
they got what Eric Bieniemy, and they get him as head man. So they're gonna have an offensive game plan. I'm gonna tell you that right now. We just gotta see what that defense is gonna do. But as far as them being a serious contender over there, I don't see. I still think the Eagles and the Cowboys gonna run the ladder as far as that division. It's gonna be out of them two who gonna win the division.
How did they look, man? I just don't know how in the hell they got the picks that they got, bro. I don't know how. Like, how do you get Jalen Daniels, the Heisman winning quarterback from LSU? How do you get him and then turn around and get Drazon Newton, the defensive tackle from Illinois? Like, Drazon was a beast up there at Illinois. I don't know if you really know how good Drazon was up there at Illinois. And then I'm
not familiar with him.
Man, listen, man. Go look, DP. When we get off of here, go look up the highlights for Drazon Newton from Illinois. Go watch Illinois games. I think he had like number 4 or something like that on the defensive line. Big dude, defensive tackle. Listen, crazy that he did the team playing the 3 technique. He was great, bro. Great. And then they got Mike, I can't pronounce his name, Sarasil, the defensive back from Michigan. He transferred, I think last year it was like his second year playing defensive back because he was a receiver. Then he went over to defensive back and wound up getting drafted as a defensive back. Crazy work. Then they got the tight end from Kansas State, the big boy that could block. Ben Sinnott. They got him out of there. They went and grabbed up the offensive lineman from TCU. They got Luke McCaffrey from Rice, Christian McCaffrey's little brother, Luke McCaffrey. Then they got the linebacker Jordan McGee from town. They had hands down the best draft. I'm like, how did they?
Yeah, I say that they had a pretty good draft, but all them know they rookies. Them rookies got to still come in there and prove themselves. And what I still would say about Jay Daniels, I hope he put on some weight, man, because he was taking a lot of nasty hits in the SEC last year, and he ain't gonna be able to take that in the NFL. That's the same problem with Anthony Richards. He was trying to run like he was in college, not knowing you got cornerbacks coming up here laying that wood.
Yeah, and when you see that hampers a lot of people unless you gotta be like 240. But even Cam Newton was taking them big hits. Josh Allen, like they gotta go down, man. You gotta run out of bounds and go down.
I ain't gonna count, Nacho. You gotta think how big Josh Allen and Cam Newton is. Cam Newton like 6'5", 240, and Josh Allen about 6'5", 240. They got a little bit more to take some of that punishment.
Yeah,
but when you 6'2", 195, and you out there trying to run for your life from a linebacker 230 running the 4.3, it ain't gonna be pretty for you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what my point. What I was trying to make, DP. What I was trying to say is like, even all those hits take a toll on a big body like a Josh Allen and a Cam Newton. So just imagine what's going to do to like a Jayden Daniels. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, you're right.
You got to get out. You got to get out of bounds, man. Slide. Ain't nothing wrong with slide. You a quarterback. Slide. Get out of bounds. Do what you need to do. Like, stop taking all them hits, like, cause them guys is big, like how you say, man, they big and they ready, man. But I think I got the Eagles. I got the Eagles winning that division, but I know for sure they're gonna win more games than that, though. They're gonna win way more games than that. That's I think they're gonna win more games. I think they bought a 12-5 team, 12-5, 13-4, something like that. I think that win more.
I don't know what happened last season though. It's like the middle of the season, they just forgot who they were. Like, just fell apart. They was on the roll at one point last season.
Man, I go to show you, man, how money can affect things, man. Some people don't think that the small things in football, it's always the little things in life that affects you the most. You know what I'm saying? And just a little thing like money, it is a business. I think something was going on in that locker room last year to where they started going downhill and not playing for each other at some point because they was on the run. I thought the Eagles about to run the table, to be honest. I thought they was about to be like at least a 14-win, 15-win team last year for sure. The way they was looking.
They were looking unstoppable at one point.
Yeah, they was. DP. Hey, bruh. Hey, I appreciate you coming in and kicking it with me, man. Look, I like